What's the secret to a happy life? A secret to a happy life is learning how to use discernment. Learning how to know if this person in your life or individuals in your life is right for you. What's the key to a happy life? The key to a happy life is understanding that decisions need to be made. When you get older, you have to mature as well. And not only do you mature physical, all those other things, you need to mature mentally. You need to not get as angry as you used to. You need to learn how to resolve situations. What's the key to a happy life? Well, the key to a happy life is understanding that when you put in the work, when you are elevating to another level and trying to break generational curses and change things in your life, that you're going to have to start learning how to remove people out of your life. Whether you're in love with them, whether you're hurt by them, whatever happens. But you got to learn how to move on and keep it pushing, because see, in the end, these short-term situations that you're dealing with won't you won't be dealing with them in the long term. Now, unless you venture off and have children and things as such, you will deal with it long term. But all in all, if you want to elevate in life, you have to learn how to remove yourself from people. It's very difficult at first, but you have to learn how to remove yourself. If somebody sends you a text message and they want you to go out and you know they're not a good influence, then, come up with an excuse. I'm running errands. I'm actually legit. I really be running errands, but if you want to get out of those, I'm running errands. I gotta go get groceries. I gotta go pick this up. You just come up with all these excuses. How did I remove certain people out of my life? Well, I just disappeared. I didn't respond. I didn't answer. Some of them even got upset and decided that they wanted to pop up to my place of residence and question me as to why I'm not answering. Well, one thing I'm going to tell you people in the world is you guys have to understand you're not obligated to respond to anybody. When you become an adult, you don't have to talk to your parents anymore if you don't want to. You don't have to deal with family. You don't have to deal with certain friends. I don't know who put that rule out there that you have to. If it's toxic, if it's not good for you, then you don't have to deal with it. You know what I mean? Another key to a happy life, learning how to focus on yourself and knowing that that is the best road. It's not selfish to focus on yourself. Some people may say it is this, that. How is it selfish trying to better your life? I don't think that's selfish. If anything, that's good for the people around you, because they'll see you as an example and be like, wow, he's doing it. She's doing it. I'm going to, try too. People don't understand when you become an influence, right? Key to a happy life, right? Becoming an influencer, becoming someone that people look up to and recognize. Any type of action you make, any type of words you speak, any type of decisions you make or whatever, right? See, people will be influenced by that and want to copy you. Another term for what I've just said in a nutshell is called trends. See, things are always trending. One day, the holes in the jeans are trending. And the next day, the hat tilted is trending. And the next day, the one sock up and one sock down's, trending. The sagging pants is trending. The Gucci bag's trending. It's always something's trending, but trends die out. When you get older, you have to understand that looks fade. A lot of, let me talk about this real quick. I've met a lot of people who are in their ego. Oh, I look so good. I got the package. I got this. That's great and all. But see, looks fade. And over time, people aren't going to care about, people will care about, hey, at least you look decent and you take care, but mainly most people are going to be worried about stability. Because once you hit a certain age, 25, 26, you start getting up there. See, bills, it's romantic to be able to pay some bills. A chick will fall for you, a dude will fall for you, whatever, suits your boat, But anyway, what's the key to a happy life? Key to a happy life is knowing that you will deal with struggles. You're going to deal with haters. That's what I really wanted to say, haters. You have to understand when you're doing good in life, there will be haters. And see, these haters, they see you as this mirror and it keeps reflecting back to them. Damn, I could be doing this with my life. I'm around the same age. You got a lot of people out there, a key to a happy life is understanding when you get older that it's done complaining. Stop complaining about you don't have this and that if you're not going to put in the work, Key to a happy life is understanding those little things. The key to a happy life, learn how to get your shit together, man. You got a lot of people living with their mama, living with their daddy, living over here, there. I'm not judging anybody, but what I am saying is, what are you doing to get out of that situation? Because see, I've met a lot of people out there who believe that they're going to be able to stay in that position forever. There's not going to be any consequences. What you don't understand is, see, when you're staying with that parent, when you're staying with whoever, and you're past the age of adult, they have to continue on supporting you. And their job has been done when you hit an adult. And a lot of people have this, what's the word, entitled mindset that parents owe them this and that. Look, their job's done. They created you. Now it's your turn to make your mark in the world. They made their mark in the world by making you. Now, what are you going to do? Whatever your parents have done, that doesn't mean, oh, my daddy's rich. My dad, they owe me that. They don't owe you nothing. I learned that. I had to learn that too. They don't owe me nothing. I have to do things on my own. A lot of people can't handle that word on their own. Because, see, what's hard about having your own place, too? A lot of people don't tell you. And I'm going to tell you because we keep it real on this channel. See, when you live by yourself, I prefer you moving with a roommate first to get used to, having something outside of your parents' house. That's what I did. Army barracks, multiple roommates, etc. Before I had my own place, I had to practice. But to each his own. Once you have your own place, though, a lot of people don't understand. I have to take out the trash. I have to sweep. I have to mop. I have to clean. I have to clean my bathroom. I have to clean my room. I have to clean the living room. I have to clean the kitchen. Now, I'm going to continue. I have to ensure that every single bill is paid so I can continue to have a roof over my head, right? And a lot of people don't tell you either. There's a lot of maintenance that is involved with. It's not just, woohoo, I got a place, I'm balling now. No, now you got to maintain and take care of that. And that's why I always preach skill, trade, or education. The three things. Have your own place to live. Find a skill, trade, or education. A skill could be like me, art. A trade could be electrician. And education could be, hey, I'm going to be a nurse. I just explained all three in different formats. Now, once you achieve those things in life, now when you have, you got your off days and you come off work and maybe it's TV or maybe it's video games or maybe it's whatever bullshit you choose, that's what my channels comes in now for, which is to tell you, what are you going to do with that extra time? If you're already established and you wanted to be in your career and you already choose all that, great. But now listen to my channel to maybe find something spiritually about yourself. Do some spiritual healing, deep within. Maybe you want to, listen to my channel for, what, I already have a higher education, I already have everything Jay's saying, but how do I find that happiness? Well, watch my channel to be able to find where's your purpose, what's your passion, what do you love to do? Do you love to draw like me? Anytime I think about a pencil in my hand or a paintbrush, I just start smiling. Woo! Yeah, man, I just love art so much. Now, what do you love? You have to ask yourself these questions. Do you know, like I always said in some of my previous videos, do you know your favorite color? Do you know what your favorite food is? I can tell you what my favorite food dish is now. It's this, amazing Caribbean food in my city, and they have this pepper steak, and it's so good. And remember the last couple videos I told you, things happen in life where you change your mind. Maybe I might not want to do art 10 years from now. Who knows? But you got to try and get out there and try new things. That's another key part to a happy life. How else to have a happy life? Learn how to have a peace of mind. Basically what I'm saying is, what brings you peace, what relaxes you, what gives you that feeling of joy, stuff like that. I was trying to explain it different, but I just kind of said whatever on that. So I'll keep it real about that. But, I'm just trying to tell you guys some pointers about life. Learn in life that you got to really be careful with certain people. You could have people come into your life, play games, emotionally manipulate you, tell you this and that. Y'all going to have this and that. And then they just ghost you and then date other people and then lie to you and never tell you nothing. You got to find out on your own. And then when they know, then they get nervous because they're like, should I come back? Should I? No, you shouldn't, because it'll be a waste of time. I don't trust you. I don't trust anybody that does stuff like that. And, you got to dodge bullets, man. It's a tough road to live life, but you gotta be trying to give people pointers how to dodge certain stuff. Was it hard not talking to family and friends and all that? Yeah, but guess what? Look how much I've achieved by cutting everybody off for a while and focusing on what I want for my life and my goals and dreams. And a lot of people, respect it, but also felt some type of way at the same time. But I was like, look, I'm focused on myself. I got to do what I got to do. So are you focused on yourself? Do what you got to do. You got to cut certain people out of your life. And every time, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Every time I've cut certain people out of my life, good stuff starts happening. And it was always when I cut the negative people out. So if you keep hanging out with those people that smoke all the time, man, cut them off and watch yourself end up quitting smoking. If you keep hanging out with those people that drink or hanging out with whoever, right? Watch what happens. You are who you hang around. So if you don't want to be who you hang around and you want to be what you want to be, then find the right people to hang around. Also known as hang with the right crowd rather than the wrong crowd. You know what I'm saying? But I hope you guys got something out of this video, man. And, stay motivated to do the things that you said you're going to do. And what that means is put in the work. Stop caring about what people think. Oh, they're going to think this about me. They're going to think, I don't care. I really don't care. This is my life. We all get one life. And I don't live it like YOLO, you only live once. I live it strategically and responsibly because you only get one life. Some people want to live it fast track and then, for a couple of years, they're high up there and then they go to prison or jail or wherever and they're miserable. I just want to do it the right way, the right time. The first time I get the chance, which is now in life, do it the right way. And as hard as it is being the person doing positive in the right way and the response be a lot of negative, I'm still going to do it because I know I'll change somebody's life. And that's an honor. That's a greatest feeling I could ever feel in my life. And, so put in the work and stop worrying about what people think because it's your life and live it the way you want to live because your life, they're not breathing for you. So who cares? And stay determined, man. I'm determined to get 100,000 subscribers, man. Hit that subscribe button, man, so I can get this positive message out to more people and help their lives as well. And don't forget to hit the like button as well. And lastly, stay out those jail cells because the same things that you would do illegally, you can do legally, which means there's always an alternative, which means there's always an alternative to your crime. So why commit crime? You know what I mean? Why you got these people who will, rob and steal cars and know everything about the damn car, but don't want to get certified and nothing to become a mechanic. You already know every damn thing. You might as well get certified and not have to do things illegally. But what do I know, right? Man, and lastly, if you're new here, I always yell knowledge to the top of my lungs because I truly believe that knowledge is power and it can save your life one day. So be a sponge and soak up all the knowledge you can. And I wanted to explain that a little bit more. Learn things in life. I watch documentaries. I watch these people who unalive people interrogations. I watch, nature documentaries. I watch how things are made. Remember that show, How It's Made? Yeah, man. I watch all those things. Remember Mike Rowe and the Dirty Jobs? And I love learning everything because there's so much to learn about life. There's so much opportunities out there. There's so much. So why commit crime and waste your time, freedom, and possibly safety in life over foolish decisions, over not wanting to do the right thing? I've met people who try to get rich quick, trying to get famous quick, trying to all this crap. You don't want to just put in the work, do what you got to do, and you'll see an outcome. You wondering why everything's not working. Why is this not working? I did this thing. The reason why it's not working is because you got to accept reality for what it is and stop being afraid to take a step for a change in your life. Man, fuck. Knowledge, man. That's the key to a happy life. If you want a part 2, let me know down in the comments. I'm out, man. I know y'all see that fade.